Hello everyone, Larry Satchwell here. I haven't accepted any new bird feeders with cameras in them for a long time, but Michael from Vinguys thought I would really like this one. So I accepted it, and I'm getting a late start here in the late afternoon. I've been working all day, but let's see what this bird feeder with a camera looks like if I can get it open. So last year's generation of bird feeders like this identified about 10,000 birds. This one is supposed to do about 11,000 birds. Well, we have nowhere near 11,000 birds in our area, but I guess if I ever move, I'll be ready. There's the roof, more packing, a solar panel, and the feeder. Now, this is the first plastic mount I've seen. It appears to be pretty sturdy. So I have to charge this overnight. Well, I'm back. I turned it on and I have a blue light. I turned it on before I came out here to make sure it was fully charged. I like to set these cameras up before I fully assemble them just to make sure it's a little bit easier just to do that, I think. But this is a pretty good camera, 2.5K HD pictures. You can change from SD to HD in the app. It identifies 11,000 different birds. I'm not going to have 11,000 different birds, but I have probably 8 to 10 different species. You get a 30-day free trial, and it has auto records. So as soon as a bird lands here, it starts taking pictures. And you can share this with as many friends as you want. And it's supposed to have ample storage. So we'll see. So to set this up, I'm going to record it both on my iPad and on the screenshot so you can see exactly what's going on. So this camera takes the Trice home. So I'll pull up that app. I've got this app already installed. There's a couple of other cameras on it, as you can see there. And I want to add a camera. So it is searching for devices right now. So it's having a trouble finding it. So, oh, here is no devices scan. So I'm going to do it manually. Here's a picture of what the bird feeder looks like. So let's see if we can do that. So I'm going to open the top here, and you'll hear a voice prompt. If not charged, long press the reset button for 5 to 10 seconds and you'll hear a voice prompt. So I'm going to press that. 1001, 1002.
Restore factory settings. Please don't power off.
I heard something, so it says next.
Configured.
Screw the outdoor antenna on. Do that. Wants me to plug in the solar panel. So this is fully charged. I shouldn't need to plug that in yet, but I am going to put the cover back on, and then I can plug that back in. There we go. So I want to set up my G. You can't see this, but I'm going to confirm that. So my network is connecting, and this is why I wanted to not...
Connecting. Please wait. Connect to router successfully.
All right. So there it was. It's scrolling. I'm going to put this... I'm going to try to put this in the garden. So I want to name this garden. Garden, Larry. Done. Save that. So it should come up here in a second if I go to there. And there I am. Easy as pie. I'm going to cancel the discount package. And now let's put the thing together. For that, I'll switch over to my other camera. I've tried pairing a lot of cameras, and I got to say that was one of the easiest ones to do. So now let's go back and assemble this. You're going to need a screwdriver, and I'm not sure which size, but in the package that has the two big knobs, there are two small screws. The perch is going to snap on here at the end. And then I can flip it over. And there's two places to put these screws. They're small screws, but it takes a big driver. I would not try to do this with a power driver. The screws are just too small and you can easily strip them out. So that's easy enough. It comes with a cup if you want to put Jell-O in it or something like that. I don't have anything that eats Jell-O like that. And it comes with two spikes that you can put apples or oranges on. And again, I don't have any birds that are going to eat that. So I'm going to leave all of that off. I need to put the lid on. And it's going to open from the back. So it looks like I just pop it in right here. Oh yeah, easy as peasy. Okay, it comes with this plastic mount, but it really seems to be strong. So let's gather some tools and take this down and put it up in the garden. Get some bird seed in it and see if we can't get some visitors. So I'm down in the garden. By the way, this works off 2.4G because that has a bigger range. So the first thing I did when I got here was that I checked to make sure I had a good signal. And you can see from the screenshot that I do. So it's best not to put these in the direct sunlight. So the sun comes up kind of over my shoulder this direction, and it's going to travel right over the top of the garden and go down over there in the west, like every place else in North America. So I'm going to point this bird feeder right to my gazebo. It comes with all the hardware that you need, all the screws and everything. And it comes with a little plastic thing, so if you want to put it in masonry, you can. So like every place around me, we have squirrels and raccoons. So I got this little, well, actually, it's a big salad bowl from a thrift store. Got a little hole in it. I'm going to use that as a squirrel guard, so that's got to go on there first. So we'll deal with that in a minute. And this post is from Lowe's. It's called a tree stake. They're 8 feet long, and for a long time, they've been under $9. So that's on there good and sturdy. Before I put the house up here, I'm going to attach the solar panel. I'm going to attach the solar panel to this little scrap of wood using the screws they've supplied. Oh, that one fell off. If you need to put this one in masonry too, it also comes with the little plastic inserts for that. So that's easy enough. And then I'll go ahead and attach the solar panel here. You can always make adjustments after you have it set up. This is a bit of a reach for me, so I'm going to use a little step stool here. I'm going to put it right on top here. That will also protect the top of this post from getting a rot in it. And it's still a bit of a stretch. There we go. Now I can make that adjustment and then tighten it down. Let's tighten this a little bit more. There we go. All right. Now this has several different holes in the bottom here. As you can see from that picture, I want to point it directly to my gazebo. So I think I'll try this hole here. And get that started. And then see if I can find the center hole. All right, that's a hole off, so what I'll do is go ahead and snug this middle one up just a little bit, and then drop the screw. So I want to move it over one hole. I like the fact that you don't need any tools to take this on and off because these need to be cleaned. Just depends on how much use they get, the rain and the weather, but they probably need to be cleaned at least once a month, if not more often. So now I need to plug in the solar panel, and I'm going to leave it pretty well wadded up there. And while I'm up here, I'll go ahead and open it up. This is 4 cups here. And that pretty much filled it up. I've noticed some bluebirds at the bird bath. Need to make sure you adjust this camera. So I'm going to put some mealworms in here. One last detail. I'll bring up my squirrel and raccoon deterrent, and I'm going to hold that up with a couple of long screws. Put one on that side and another one right here. I may need 3, but I don't think so. 3 would be better. All right, let's check out the camera. So we'll go over to the thrice home. It's going to wake it up. It should be looking right at me. You can see I've got a nice strong signal up here in the upper left-hand corner. It's loading 99%. Looks like the battery's charging. And there I am. So it looks like I need to point the camera down a little bit more. Let's see what that looks like. Give it a second. It takes a second for it to catch up. There we go. I like that. So that's my gazebo, and that's me. Let's see if we can get any birds to come and visit this. So the new bird feeder has pictures on the bottom here compared to several of the other bird feeders I have. It looks like this year's generation of cameras are a lot clearer and a lot better. So all the links are below. Really appreciate you watching. If you like this kind of content, give it a like, make a comment, and share with others.